Hi, this is Steve with Venta Endo. With over 40 years of endodontic practice and 7 years of working with dental students as assistant professor, I'd like to show you how to eliminate the problem of broken motor rotary files with an easy and safe alternate way to use rotary files and create great tapered shapes. When a motor rotary file breaks, something is out of balance. When something's out of balance, the file is overstressed to failure. Torque, speed, cyclic fatigue, torsional stress, operator error. All of these elements need to work together in balance. The motor is the major player in the delicate balance of protecting the file from breaking. How do we prevent breaking off motor rotary files? Let's try a new approach, something we've been overlooking but need to understand better. Rotary files are great and do a lot of good things. But motors are not the only way to use rotary files when preparing the canal. Hey, just because the rotary file has a handpiece latch type attachment doesn't mean we can't adapt. I'll show you later. Now for a new approach to prevent a broken file. Now if you want to prevent a broken motor file, you need to do 3 things. You need to use a rotary file grip to manipulate the file by hand for better control of the file. I shared this problem of broken files with my good friend Clay Carter, a brilliant and successful mechanical engineer. After reviewing the process, he gave me this insightful assessment. When it comes to finesse and sensitivity, machine is no match for the human hand. Clay Carter, mechanical engineer. This is exactly what we are after. More control of the file. The second thing we need to do is use a sharp, triangular cross-section designed rotary file, because that file design can cut dentin equally well in both directions, clockwise and counterclockwise. The third thing we need to do is move the file using Dr. Rohn's balance force or watch winding technique. It's been said that balance force technique cuts the most dentin with the most control. It is true, and this technique has been taught in dental schools around the world. If, for some reason, you need a refresher review of this technique, Google search it. It's easy to learn, easy to implement. That's all there is to it. A grip on the rotary file for better control, triangular designed rotary files for cutting dentin in both directions, and balance force watch winding file movement for efficient canal shaping. That's all there is to it. Now let's watch a video, see how it works. You've got this.
RoTAC ProGrips just slip onto the end of the file. They are big, soft, and give you complete control of the file. They are color-coded for easy identification to file size. After a smooth glide path has been established, many endodontists enlarge the orifice and pre-flare the coronal portion of the canal by using an orifice opener file. Watch closely as the file is moved in a balance force or watch winding action. The triangular tapered rotary file engages dentin with clockwise rotation and cuts dentin with a slight inward pressure applied to the file as the file is rotated counterclockwise. When you have completed 3 or 4 sets of this cutting action series, the file flutes are usually full of cut dentin, and the file has advanced 1/2 to 1 full millimeter toward working length. We now clear the canal. By using very slight inward pressure, rotate the file clockwise 3 or 4 turns or twists. This will load up more debris on the file. Remove the file and wipe it clean. As you can see, the orifice opener file worked very hard and efficient as it pre-flared the coronal canal. Determining the file size sequence in each case is the clinician's choice and may vary with the tooth being treated. As was shown earlier, the pre-flare preparation was completed, then a glide path file with a 0.04 or 0.05 taper was used to confirm an adequate glide path preparation so that all other shaping files would have a good and easy path to follow. The canal is now being prepared with a number 30.04 tapered file. I hope you've noticed the efficiency of Sharpe triangular rotary files being used in balance force or watch winding filing motion. With such a small arc of rotation, the rotary file is never overstressed or over-torqued. The file never completes a continuous rotation with high RPMs. Cyclic fatigue just doesn't happen. As stated earlier, balance force cuts the most dentin with the most control.
If I sound like an endodontic coach, you're right. That's what I've been doing for 7 years at the dental school. By the way, this technique was implemented at the dental school, and for 3 years, the students completed over 750 endo cases and did not break off one file. I'm proud of our students for their remarkable success. Way to go. Hope you found this tutorial interesting and informative. Don't be afraid to try out another way of using rotary files. New grip, triangular file, and a proven balance force watch winding technique. It works well. Simplify your endodontics. The simpler we can make it, the better, especially for the difficult cases with a high risk of a broken file. Thanks for watching. Please give us a thumbs up if you liked our format. Add a click to subscribe for more simple solutions in endodontics. In the description below, you'll find our recommendations for the specific triangular rotary file brands that complement Dr. Rohn's balance force watch winding technique. There's also a link to download a one-page summary of the technique we described today.